Oh, hello there. You remember me, John Sona, one of the most unappreciated and ignored artists in the world in this 21st century. But I'm not bitter. Hello, everybody. Johnny Webcam time because I am getting ready to, against my better judgment, start a new album. It is called Operatic Nature Diva, and it is going to be my 8th full studio album. My 7th album, Trollop, which was the first album of 2017, well, that's run its course now. I did most of the work on that during the end of 2016, actually, in Christmas time, but I did, and then, I was just suffering from the blues a lot and some weird bugs and sicknesses the first 3 months of this year, but I've gotten over all of that. And I wasn't really that excited about Trollop, but it was kind of my jazz record. It isn't a jazz record, but it's a pop album, but it's very jazz oriented. And I'm really pleased with how it turned out, and I have affection for it, but I was never really excited about it. But one night, I was watching some random YouTube video, and, sometimes people will add music to it or whatever, and I just loved the band. I loved the music, and I looked them up, and I listened to them, and it inspired me, because I wasn't even going to do Trollop. I wasn't going to do any more records, which I'll go more into in a minute here, but after Trollop, I definitely wasn't going to do any more, but I got inspired, and, I actually composed and put together all of the music for the album in like, it was like 3-4 days, I think, and I'm really excited about the music. I've got I got 3/4 of the writing done already. It's the album cover. It's dark in here, and it's behind me. But it's blurry. But I wasn't going to do any more, but I got inspired, so I'm just doing it. But this may very well be my last album. Definitely the last album of 2017, and maybe ever. And the reason for that being is because, so many people, and this is true when I have talks with myself too, is that a big part of doing this music was traveling down a different road and a different journey artistically. I had been doing music, a couple of years before John Sona came to the internet, and, and I tried to make a financial success out of it, which I learned that it's almost impossible without, like I've said a million times, some blue in the face, without, support from, or a manager and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But, it's like, so yes, a big part of it is, I had a passion for it, and it was a need in me to express myself artistically in this medium, being music and video. And as far as art in general, I've never been able to make success out of it, as far as money and as far as interest. And even, I check my stats on Reverb Nation and my views. I never get very many views on any video that I make, but nobody will probably watch this one, but, it's like, well, they're just getting less and less and less, and it's like, I try to do things to stay within, my style, but to make things different, keep growing with each record, but maybe I'm just boring people, or maybe with the websites, you have to pay extra to boost, but not on Reverb Nation, but I don't know. And plus, I'm getting kind of burnt out on it, even though I have a major passion for Operatic Nature Diva, this new record. I'm excited about it, but I got a lot of other things going on in my life too. you know, that have nothing to do with music, that are good but keep me busy. But I don't know, it's just like, yeah, on one hand, yes, I am doing this for myself, but on the other hand, I'm not doing it just for me to listen to. You know what I mean? And I mean, fuck the videos, even just the music itself. It's like, I just don't, you know, and all these people fan me, but apparently, clearly you're not listening to my music, so I'm sorry, but both of those are equally important to an artist. Anybody who's not an artist who's watching this, you don't understand that, yes, it is important to do it yourself, and you're not necessarily going to be rich and famous, which is fine, but there is a need for it to be viewed. Even if, you know, and it's not my music, just like any, like some rap, like rap music or country music, or you know, the way I present myself in, or some of the you know, adult language, or the sexually provocative songs, or political songs, or whatever, or just Scooby songs, may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it's like, God, nobody will give me a chance, or everybody's lost interest. But I'm not bitter, you know. But the world, not just this music, but other forms of art too, that I've tried to, you know, have some sort of success with, or monetary success with, or recognition, whatever. The world has failed me. It's failed many of us artists, and it's very difficult, you know. But, you know, I got to the point, you know, almost a year ago, where I accepted, well, you're not going to make any money from this, Johnny. You're not going to probably get a whole lot of recognition for this, Johnny. So you need, and I was just getting so angry and bitter all the time. And I want to be angry and bitter, so I just kind of let it go. It's like, well, I still did it. Maybe people will watch it and appreciate it after I'm dead one day. You know, it happens to a lot of artists, but whatever. So anyway, that's just how I feel about that. Before I get into the record a little bit more, state of the world, well, I was hoping maybe Trump might be, you know, as crazy as he is, a decent president, but it kind of looks to me like it's the same old fucking bullshit, and, you know, just like the rest of them. And, you know, so as far as my personal life is concerned, it's better than it's ever been. I feel so blessed and so lucky and pretty content and happy. My health's holding up, and, you know, everything's good. And so, you know, I tried to be, when I became awake, I tried to be kind of an activist, not realizing that, you know, people are too far gone, or people are too set in their ways, too much manipulation, or whatever. And I just can't. I skim across my phone, you know, to the news or whatever, to see kind of what's going on, but I think most of it's bullshit, and it's all so negative and ridiculous, and I can't look at it every day anymore. So I'm not an activist. I failed at that. But I'm not failing at life, my own life. So until shit really starts to go tits up, which now I'm starting to wonder if that's ever going to happen, you know, then North Korea bombs us, whatever, or, you know, whatever. I just can't do it anymore. So I keep track of what's going on, and that's it. Trollop had a good run. I'm very, you know, I made 3 great music videos for that, and it's an interesting, different. I wanted to do something really different, and it was. So that record is Teardrop. The video, it was late. It was just released a couple days ago, and all the singles and everything. So it's been released. So it's ran its course, and now I wasn't going to do any more records, but Operatic Nature Diva is my 8th record, which I'm working on. I'm starting the vocal recordings today, and the article for that album will be out probably by this weekend, and the photo shoot to promote the album will probably be out this weekend as well, and I'll probably do a promo video for the record end of May, early June, probably early June. And, well, I've got 3/4 of it written. Music's pretty much done and mixed already. The photo shoot's already done. I got a lot of that done while Trollop was running. And so now I just got to sing. I'm aiming for it to be released July 1st. I think it will be, but if not, it will be sometime in July. Who knows, maybe I'll get an itch to do, because I usually do 3 records a year. I might do another one in the fall and winter, but I highly doubt it. I didn't do anything with Johnny Poems, or I haven't painted, and I still might do that too, but that's in the future. So anyway, right now, you're not rid of me yet, motherfuckers, because I'm doing another record. And so yeah, it's operatic. It's kind of it's definitely flowy, but it's almost all club beats of some sort or another. And even the ballad like songs have funky club beats to them, because that's what I was inspired to do by this band that I heard. I don't even remember their name now. Sorry. And it's going to be an interesting record. And so that's about it. So be watching for the article and the glamorous photo shoot. And then, you know, I'll probably do an instrumental version release of Rough Love. That's the first track on the album. And that's it. So peace, love, and light. And take care of each other. Watch out for the crazies. And try to enjoy every moment of life that's left with your animals and your family and your friends, because you just never know when it's going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that's it. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Stop.